have with us Mayor Dave Gonzalez, Ben Daish, and Monica, our Finance Department, for the Annual Comprehensive Financial Report.
Hi. So tonight's meeting is regarding the 2023 Annual Comprehensive Financial Report, and you all should have received a copy, and it's also here on the screen. We have some overview of the highlights, general and utility fund summary analysis, the auditor communication, and single audit status. Here we're going to discuss the general fund and the revenue, and I'm going to allow Ben to tune in right here.
Thank you, Monica. So the first item, first thing we're going to do is look at the charts as well as the tables regarding the performance of the general fund since 2020. This chart right here gives you the revenue, the expenditures, the net change, and it illustrates the fund balance in comparison to the general fund policy fund balance. And of course, we'll get into some key areas to note in the subsequent slides. Along with that, we have an analysis of our general fund balance in comparison to our policy 2020 through budgeted year 2024, where you see the ascension of our city's general fund compared to the fund balance policy. After that, the key thing to take note of is that the city encountered a $2.1 million surplus in 2023 that led to our fund balance now being at $21 million. Obviously very important to note that our fund balance policy is $11.3 million, and of course the policy dictates that our fund balance in comparison to the following budgeted year must be 16%. Our fund balance must be 16% of the following year's general fund expenditures. As you see in the previous slides, the city has a strong cushion that provides security for any possible unanticipated expenditures, in addition to adverse revenue, any possible adverse revenue downturn. It's an important thing to note of how critical it is that our fund balance remain at solid levels compared to our policy. With regard to our city's position, Monica will explain further as we look at our position going forward.
So in FY 2025, we're going to try to keep within a conservative revenue expectation. Also, manage our expenditures responsibly. We've already started having department meetings within the budget so that we're watching our expenditures across the board. So that's going to continue into FY 2025, FY 2026 moving forward to make sure that our expenditures stay within reasonable expenditure total. Also, we're going to prepare for future economic uncertainties, potentially impacting the general fund revenues expenditures, which includes inflation, interest rates, and evidence of global recessions. Right now, we're going to go through, and if you see, we're going to have Ben talk about the utility fund, which is in your manual on page 37 through 39.
Thanks, Monica. The important thing to take note in our utility fund, which comprises of our garbage and water operations, is that our cash flow is strong. Our operating income is strong compared to the previous year. Our operating income before depreciation was at $3.5 million compared to the previous year of $2.5 million. This is very important as this is the funding needed to honor our debt service commitments as well as fund future infrastructure improvements. So that's the thing to consider with our utility fund. With all that being said, we're going to pass things over to David Gonzalez, who will talk further about the audit itself, in addition to the status of the city's single audit. David?
Good evening, Mayor, City Council. Our audit partner, I'm David Gonzalez. I'm the managing partner for GW and Associates. Our audit partner, John Wysocki, couldn't make it here tonight, so I'm here to just go over a couple items of the 2023 audit. In the audit report, you will see the opinion from us. The opinion is a clean opinion that we agree that the financial statements are fairly presented. We also have prepared this letter, which is a SAS 114, and that is communication that the auditors will make that you will not find in the audit, but we do make that communication every year after the audit. And just a couple things in that SAS 114. We look at the estimates that Berwyn is using on items that we feel are material. We look at those estimates and we determine whether they are reasonable, and we have determined that the estimates are reasonable that the city is using. We also look at, we also communicate to the board whether we've had any difficulties encountered performing the audit, and we encountered no significant difficulties and had no issues with the audit. We also would communicate any disagreements we had with management. We're happy to say that there was no disagreements, and we're pleased to report that there was no disagreements during this audit. We also, in that report, will present any adjusting journal entries that we communicated with the client that we felt that were necessary to have the financial statements presented fairly. We do list those adjusting journal entries at the back of that letter. And we also present some waived entries that, even though they're entries that could have been made, we felt that they weren't material. We agreed with the client that they weren't material, but we still disclose it to the board just for purpose of, so you could see it as well. The other item and the last item is we also look at any new pronouncements that were initiated by the city in 2023. And in 2023, we had call it GASB 96, and that is the subscription-based IT arrangements. The year before, in 2022, we had to start reporting leases. So if we had these leases, we had like copier leases, we had to now see what the cost of those leases were going to be over a period of time, which could have been 5 or 6 years, and we had to now report those as assets. Well, this year now they're looking at subscription-based, which are IT subscription-based, which usually is not the asset itself, but it's the actual that you have the right to use that asset. Mostly you see that on cloud-based programs such as your body cameras, anything that you're storing up in the cloud with your LPR cameras. Well, before GASB 96, say that your payment was $100,000 a year for that subscription, we would just report that $100,000 every year and call it a day. Now what they're looking at is saying, hey, if you have that subscription over a 10-year period, for example, we want to know that they want to book all that because they want to show that as a liability because you've made that commitment for the next 10 years. But we're also going to show that as an asset as well. So in 2023, we came across 3 of those different agreements that we now have to look at that and see exactly how much of that we have to book as an asset. It was roughly about $4 million for 3 of those agreements, and it started in 2023. And then we'll start amortizing them every year. The good thing about the GASB 96, it doesn't really affect the general fund and the water fund in terms of the presentation that you see in terms of the financial statements. This is for government-wide reporting. It just allows that third party to look at any outstanding liabilities that you will have in the future for these subscriptions. With that said, and the single audit for 2023, we're still working on that. We identified the only major program is going to be the ARPA, And John will be working closely with Berwyn to finish up that single audit for 2023. Thank you.
Does anyone have any questions regarding the PowerPoint or the financial statement or anything that Dave had to say?
What I'd like to point out is if you would take a look, council, again, they stress the reason for having a fund balance is for unexpected occurrences, downturn in economy, whatever. If you notice in 2020, we only had about a $3 million cushion on our 16%. Forget, we were in COVID. So that's where we had a higher fund balance, but during COVID, obviously, a lot of revenues were lost. Things changed, the economy downturn. So we took that from about a $3 million difference to our 16% now up to about, what is that, about 9 million? So progressively, we've been doing pretty good with respect to building that fund back up. And people look at that fund balance and say, well, why can't we just do this and use that for that, and use this for that? The reason we don't do that is because we do have to protect the city in the economy or those unexpected occurrences that might happen as it did in 2019, 2020, and 21. So just so you guys understand that. Questions? Anybody have questions?
Can you guys say a little bit more about the conservative, I think it's the revenue expectations? Like, how does that work? What are you all looking at to see that, or to kind of, kind of forecast that?
Yeah, thanks for the question, Alderman Pabon. When we're looking at conservative estimates, not only do we have to look at historic trends past five years as far as you try and determine like an average over 5 years, but also have to anticipate recent data that you receive as far as transactional data from the Illinois Department of Revenue. And, while each year you might have a dramatic fluctuation or you might have a dramatic reduction, we try to look at that from a conservative point of view and not take the highest performance and move forward and use that as your projection. You have to take a variety of different factors into account in making that determination.
And when we do that with the conservative revenues, that's another reason why we try to keep our expenditures at minimum or not get them out of hand, so that when we look at the revenues conservatively, we can always keep our general fund what we have if something changes. So because we're very conservative in expenditures as well in our spending, so like the mayor was stating that in COVID time, 19 and 20, we didn't receive as many revenues. So you say we're in 2024 now. So that goes back to Ben's 5-year trend. So if we keep it conservative looking and don't look at, okay, well, this year we're making a lot of revenue. We're getting a lot of revenue back, and we just keep our expenditures where they should be, we're looking at the whole picture conservatively over the trend of 5 years moving forward.
Any other questions, council? Okay, thank you very much. Again, this is obviously a lot to read through, but if you do have questions, please feel free to contact the finance department as you're going through the entire comprehensive financial report. Okay, I have nothing else for the committee of the whole, so can I have a motion to adjourn, please?
So moved.
Lennon by Yarnella, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Thank you.
lost much weight, but
No, it's
come
you know, it's,
on, man.
it's me that I have to go like this.
Uh-huh.
Just breathe all in.
Uh-huh.
Chris, I'm well, thanks for asking.
It's been a minute since I held a committee meeting. How quickly do I need to get like a communication meetings happening?
48 hours before
Okay, so
your,
that's nice.
yeah.
I couldn't remember if it was like a week or.
Remind me of when you're ready, remind me of the date and time so we can make sure that Virginia holds this space.
Email to me.
Yeah, perfect. And I'll let Virginia know.
But we'll have that on October 8th for you, so you can take all that back then.
Jim, can you hear us? Jim?
Yes, I can. I can hear you perfectly fine.
Okay, good.
We can
We're
hear
almost
you
ready to
too.
start.
Man, he's loud.
Don't forget to make a motion to allow him to participate remotely.
Yeah, you have to. Yes. Clerk Puck, we call the council meeting to order, please?
Lennon?
Here.
Hoywood?
Here.
Leisha?
Here.
Fate? Here. Pabon?
Here.
Ruiz?
Here.
Irinella?
Here.
Carmichael?
Here.
I'll make a motion to have Jim Oywood report remotely.
Second.
Motion by Lennon, seconded by Fay to allow Alderman Roywood to communicate remotely. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. We can all rise for the Pledge of Allegiance and please remain standing. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. If we could please keep in our thoughts and prayers all the men and women we have on the street tonight. Thank you. If anybody wishes to address the open forum from the audience, please step forward to the podium. State your name and address, please. Nobody? Alderman, anything for open forum?
Yes, Mayor. I'd like to thank the BDC, Depot Committee, Public Works, Police, Fire, and all city services who helped make the 23rd Annual Oktoberfest a success.
Okay. Anybody else for open forum?
I'd like to remind everyone that this Sunday, September 29th, is the third annual Hispanic Heritage Parade and Festival. The parade kicks off at 12 p.m. In front of Lincoln Middle School, leading directly into the festival from 1 to 5 p.m. in the Basin Fairway, which is the commercial parking lot between Euclid and Wesley. I hope to see everyone there. All families in the city of Berwyn are welcome. We've got a great lineup of performers from D98, D100, D201, and other performers and artists, as well as activities for families that they'll enjoy. So hope to see everyone there.
And I will not be able to be there because we have a fairy tale ball
I
the
heard.
same day at Proxa Park. So
But isn't the ball starting at 2, Mayor?
1,
Oh, 1.
and we have to be there early because we have to
Dress up.
dress up. So,
Well, you will be missed.
okay, thank you. Anybody else for open forum? Okay, hearing none. Item C1, please.
Item C1 are the minutes of the regular city council meeting of September 10th, 2024.
I'll make the motion to approve the regular city council meeting minutes of September 10th.
Second.
Motion by Lennon, seconded by Fay to approve the city council minutes of September 10, 2024. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Item D1, please.
D1 is a communication from Police Chief Samaglia with recommendations regarding a contract for office furniture with Office Furniture Center.
I move that we concur with Police Chief Samaglia's request to purchase office furniture from Office Furniture Center, the lowest bidder, in the amount of $110,222, funded from the capital funds previously set aside in the anticipation of this expense.
Second.
Motion by Leja, seconded by Lennon, to concur with Chief Smaglia and allow the purchase of office furniture to the low bidder, Office Furniture Center, in the amount of $110,222 from their capital expense. All those in favor, on the call of the roll.
Lennon?
Aye.
Roywood?
Aye.
Leisure?
Aye.
Fate?
Aye.
Bourbon?
Aye.
Ruiz?
Aye.
Aaronella?
Aye.
Carmichael?
Aye.
8 ayes, Mayor.
Motion carried. Item F1, please.
Item F1 is a communication from the mayor submitting a proclamation recognizing National Hispanic Heritage Month. Whereas Berwyn is home to more than 37,520 individuals from Hispanic descent who have helped shape Berwyn's society, economy, culture, and values. Whereas in 1988, the U.S. Congress proclaimed September 15th through October 15th as National Hispanic Heritage Month, recognizing the anniversaries of the first Latin American countries to declare their independence, with September 15th as the starting point for the celebration of 5 Latin American countries: Costa Rica, El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, and Nicaragua. Mexico and Chile celebrate their Independence Days on September 16th and September 18th, respectively. And whereas this year's Hispanic Heritage theme is Pioneers of Change, Shaping the Future Together, the theme encapsulates the spirit of innovation, resilience, and unity that define the Hispanic and Latino experience. It recognizes those who have been trailblazers and game changers, paving the way for future generations. And whereas Hispanic individuals have played a pivotal role in our city's strength and prosperity, their spirit, energy, entrepreneurship, philanthropy, and leadership have woven into the culture of Berwyn, with many of our current public officials, administrators, educational, business, and city leaders of Hispanic heritage and descent. And whereas Hispanic individuals of every generation represent an array of distinct and vibrant cultures and have made immense contributions to the defense of freedom at home and abroad through courageous service in the United States military, the arts, education, mathematics, science, literature, technology, athletics, and philanthropy in this country and the world. And whereas the community of Berwyn understands that our diversity is a source of strength and believe our community is better when we all have opportunities to thrive. And now therefore be resolved that I, Mayor Robert J. Lavero, and the esteemed members of the City Council do hereby proclaim September 15th through October 15th as National Hispanic Heritage Month. And I call upon our Berwyn community to observe this month with appropriate ceremonies, activities, and programs that celebrate Hispanic heritage and recognize the impact Hispanic peoples have made on our nation.
It be my motion to adopt the 2024 Hispanic Heritage Proclamation, affix the necessary signatures, and send it on its way to passage.
Second.
Motion by Ruiz, seconded by Aaronella, to adopt the 2024 Hispanic Heritage Proclamation, affix the necessary signatures, and place on its way to passage. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Opposed? The ayes have it. Thank you. Item F2, please.
Item F2 is a proclamation from the mayor recognizing Loyola Medicine McNeil Hospital Magnet with Distinction Day, Whereas Loyola Medicine McNeil Hospital, located in Berwyn, Illinois, has received its first Magnet recognition for nursing excellence from the American Nurses Credentialing Center. And whereas this recognition comes with distinction, making McNeil the 6th hospital in the country to be recognized with this award. And whereas Magnet with Distinction recognizes hospitals based on quality patient care and nursing excellence, and whereas fewer than 10% of hospitals in the U.S. have earned Magnet status, and only a select few hospitals have earned the new with Distinction honor to recognize an elite level of performance according to the ANCC. And whereas the Magnet with Distinction program was created as a special designation to celebrate hospitals and healthcare organizations that exceed scoring thresholds required to earn Magnet designation. And whereas this designation reflects Loyola Medicine McNeil Hospital's unwavering commitment to nursing excellence, patient care, and professional growth. And now therefore be it proclaimed that I, Mayor Robert J. Lavero, First Ward Alderman Scott Lennon, and the City of Berwyn Council members would like to recognize Loyola Medicine McNeil Hospital's incredible nurses, and hereby proclaim September 24th as Loyola Medicine McNeil Hospital Magnet with Distinction Day in the City of Berwyn in honor of McNeil Hospital's nursing team's commitment to excellent and patient care.
I'll make the motion to adopt this proclamation and congratulate Loyola Medicine McNeil, affix the necessary signatures, and send it on its way to passage.
Second.
Motion by Lennon, seconded by Aaronella, to adopt the proclamation congratulating Loyola Medicine McNeil, affix the necessary signatures, and place on its way to passage. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. I think we have some representatives from McNeil here. Come on. So these young ladies get the proclamation. I've been a patient there a few times, and I've always had excellent service. Thank you. Item G1, please.
G1 is a communication from the clerk recommending City Council regular meeting dates and official closures for 2025.
Be my motion to concur with the city clerk Paul and approve the schedule of 25 regular city council meeting and holiday closures for City Hall.
Second.
Motion by Faith, seconded by Pabon, to concur with Clerk Paul and approve the 2025 City Council schedule and holiday closures. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Item J1, please.
J1 is a communication from City Attorney Bertucca requesting authority for settlement of 2021 L007493.
Be my motion to concur with City Attorney Bertucca and settle case 2021L007493 in the amount of $45,000 based on authority granted executive session, and this is a refund to the City of Berwyn.
Second.
Motion by Faith, seconded by Aaronella, to concur with Bertucca, City Attorney Bertucca, to settle the captioned case in the amount of $45,000 as a refund as authority granted executive session. All those in favor on the call of the roll.
Lennon.
Aye.
Roywood.
Aye.
Leisure.
Aye.
Fate.
Aye.
Pabon.
Aye.
Ruiz.
Aye.
Aaronella.
Aye.
Carmichael.
Aye.
8 ayes, Mayor.
Motion carried. Item J2, please.
J2 is a communication from Police Chief Samaglia with a proposed intergovernmental agreement with the Village of Brookfield for police services.
I move that we concur with Berwyn Police Chief Michael Samaglia's request to enter into an intergovernmental agreement with the Brookfield Police Department regarding the housing of Brookfield prisoners overnight in the Berwyn lockup facility. The agreement has been reviewed and approved by the City of Berwyn Legal Department, the Brookfield Legal Department, and has been approved by the Brookfield Village trustees, and authorize the corporate authorities to affix the necessary signatures and place it on its way to passage.
Second.
Motion by Leja, seconded by Faith, to concur with Chief Samaglia and enter into the intergovernmental agreement with the Village of Brookfield for housing of prisoners overnight, as approved by our attorneys and Brookfield's trustees, affix the necessary signatures and place on its way to passage. All those in favor on the call of the roll.
Lennon.
Aye.
Roywood.
Aye.
Leisure.
Aye.
Fate.
Aye.
Pabon.
Aye.
Ruiz.
Aye.
Aaronella.
Aye.
Carmichael.
Aye.
8 ayes, Mayor.
Motion carried. Item J3, please.
J3 is a communication from Chief Samaglia informing the council of his approval of the 5K Fun Run event requested by St. Leonard's Parish.
I'll make the motion to approve this fun run and thank Berwyn Police Chief Samaglia for working with St. Leonard's to put this thing through.
Second.
Motion by Lennon, seconded by Leja, to concur with Chief Samaglia and approve the 5K fun run with St. Leonard's. Do we need any city services for this?
We're gonna have police out there.
Yeah.
The runners are gonna cross with the lights, so we're not gonna have to disrupt traffic. It's not an actual 5K race.
Do we need
They're not-
services from-
They're not competitive and competing. So,
Do we need services from Public Works at all?
No,
Okay, so this-
all we're gonna need is, the police out there to stop the traffic.
Okay, all right, you've already got that covered, okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
The ayes have it. Item J4, please.
J4 is a communication from Fire Chief Hayes, a request to hire one probationary firefighter paramedic.
I move that we concur with Berwyn Fire Chief Thomas Hayes' request to contact the Fire and Police Commission to hire the next qualified candidate from their eligibility list due to the resignation of Daniel Shaughnessy.
Second.
Motion by Leja, seconded by Pabon to concur with Chief Hayes and allow him to contact the Police and Fire Commission to hire the next qualified candidate from the eligibility list due to the resignation of Daniel Shaughnessy. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
The ayes have it. Item J5, please.
J5 is a communication from Assistant Finance Director Dash submitting the 2023 Annual Comprehensive Financial Report.
I'll make the motion to accept the 2021 Annual Comprehensive Financial Report as informational.
Second.
Motion by Lennon, seconded by Fate to consider the 2023 Annual Comprehensive Financial Report as informational. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
Always forget his name. The ayes have it. Item J6, please.
J6 is a communication from Public Works Director Schiller recommending approval of pay estimate number 3 for the 2024 motor fuel tax roadway resurfacing program.
It'd be my motion to concur with Director Schiller's approval, recommended approval of pay estimate number 3 for the 2024 MFT Road Resurfacing Program to Linden Brothers, Inc., and the amount of $508,561.72.
Second.
Motion by Ruiz, seconded by Pabon to concur with Director Schiller and approve the pay estimate number 3 for the 2024 MFT roadway resurfacing program to Lindell Brothers in the amount of $508,561.72. All those in favor on the call of the roll.
Lennon?
Aye.
Roywood?
Aye.
Leisure?
Aye.
Fate?
Aye.
Pabon?
Aye.
Ruiz?
Aye.
Aaronella?
Aye.
Carmichael?
Aye.
8 ayes, Mayor.
Motion carried. Item J7, please.
J7 is a communication from Director Schiller recommending approval of pay estimate number 2 for the 2023 program year and the 2024 cost shared sidewalk program.
It'd be my recommendation to concur with Director Schiller and for the approval of pay estimate number 2 for the 2023 program year and the 2024 cost-shared sidewalk program for the amount of $133,024.93. This payment includes a 5% retainage until the project's final completion.
Second.
Motion by Ruiz, seconded by Pabon to concur with Director Schiller and approve the pay estimate number 2 for the 2023 program year and 24 cost share sidewalk program to Narduli Construction in the amount of $133,024.93. All those in favor of the call of the roll.
Lennon?
Aye.
Roywood?
Aye.
Leisure?
Aye.
Fate?
Aye.
Pabon?
Aye.
Ruiz?
Aye.
Aaronella?
Aye.
Carmichael?
Aye.
8 ayes, Mayor.
Motion carried. Item J8, please.
J8 is a communication from Director Schiller recommending approval of pay estimate number 17 and 18 for the Depot District Streetscape Project.
Be my motion to concur with Director Schiller on the approval of payment number 17 in the amount of $1,078,064.87, and pay number 18 in the amount of $1,161,499.17 to R.W. Dutman Company for work performed on the Depot Streetscape Project.
Second.
Motion by Ruiz, seconded by Pabon to concur with Director Schiller and approve the payments, pay estimate 17 and pay estimate 18 totaling $2,239,564.04 to R.W. Dunneman Company for the Depot Streetscape Project. All those in favor on the call of the roll.
Lennon?
Aye.
Roywood?
Aye.
Leisure?
Aye.
Fate?
Aye.
Pabon?
Aye.
Ruiz?
Aye.
Aaronella?
Aye.
Carmichael?
Aye.
8 ayes, Mayor.
Motion carried. Item J9, please.
Item J9 is communication from Director Schiller recommending to transfer the contract for mowing, watering, and trash removal for Ogden Avenue.
Be my recommendation to concur with Director Schiller's recommendation to execute a contract transfer for the remainder of the season from Millhouse to MGE Property Solutions for the 2024 landscape maintenance and watering for Roosevelt Road, Cermak Road, and Ogden Avenue commencing October 1st, 2024 through November 22nd, 2024.
Second.
Motion by Ruiz, second by Pabon to concur with Director Schiller and approve the transfer of the contract for the remainder of the season from Millhouse to MGE Property Solutions for the 24 landscape maintenance and warning for Roosevelt, Cermak, and Ogden Avenues commencing October 1st at no increase. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. The consent agenda?
I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda as informational. Or
Second.
as accepted, sorry.
Motion by Lennon, seconded by Carmichael to approve the consent agenda as presented. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
The ayes have it. Aldermanic committee meetings, Alderman Lennon,
Call it, Chair.
Alderman Roywood,
Call the chair.
Alderman Leisure,
Call of the chair.
Alderman Fate,
Call it, Chair.
Alderman Pabon,
On October 15th, that's a Tuesday, at 6 PM, we're going to hold a ad hoc rat abatement committee meeting. So it'll be here on the second floor. Just want to let folks know to attend.
Alderman Ruiz,
Call the chair.
Alderman Aaronella,
Call the chair.
Alderman Carmichael.
Call the chair. Motion to adjourn. Second.
Just as a point, I'm going to have October 8th, we're going to have a presentation with respect to what staff and I have come up with that we're going to refer to Alderman Pabon's rodent committee with respect to rodent abatement. So we have quite a few different solutions. And then you guys can discuss that at his October 15th meeting. Call of the chair for adjournment by Carmichael, seconded by Aaronella. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
The ayes have it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, Jim.